We have seen the solution of Hermite differential equation in previous lecture, and after the solution of Hermite differential equation, today we are going to know about Hermite polynomials. In fact, Hermite polynomials are actually the solution of Hermite differential equations. And in fact, the Hermite polynomials of order n are denoted by the symbol Hn of x, and as I have told you that these are the solutions of Hermite differential equation. And these Hermite differential equation we defined in a different manner. Here I am discussing one of the definition of Hermite polynomials. So you can see how these Hermite polynomials are defined. In fact, these are defined as Hn of x equal to summation over k from 0 to capital N minus 1 raised to the power k n factorial over k factorial times n minus 2k factorial times 2x raised to the power n minus 2k. Actually, in this equation, this capital N is what? You can see actually this capital N will be equal to n over 2 if n is even, and it is equal to n minus 1 over 2 if n is odd. So remember this definition, and after knowing this definition of Hermite polynomials, now let us find some of the Hermite polynomials using this formula, or you can say this definition. So you can find the Hermite polynomials of different orders simply substituting the different values of n. So putting n equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on in the above definition of Hn of x, we get, see here, Hn of x has been defined here, you can see, and now we are going to find Hn of x for different value of n. So let us first of all take n equal to 0. So when n will be 0, Hermite polynomial will be denoted by h0 of x. And you can see the definition. In this condition, since n is equal to 0, so capital N will be equal to n over 2, and that will be also 0. So in this condition, the upper limit of this summation will be also 0. It means summation runs from 0 to 0. It means there is no need to sum up this. So this is summation k 0 to 0 and minus 1 raised to the power k. You know, minus 1 raised to the power k. I am just writing the formula first of all. And here is n factorial. You can see the formula n factorial. And n we have taken 0. So we will write this is 0 factorial and over. There is k factorial times n minus 2k factorial, but n is here 0. So this is 0 minus 2k factorial and 2x raised to the power n minus 2k. You can see here the power on 2x is n minus 2k, and we have taken n equal to 0. So this is simply 0 minus 2k. Now let us simplify it. Since the lower and upper both limits of this summation is 0, so there will be only one term, and we will simply put k equal to 0. So this is simply minus 1 raised to the power 0, and you know 0 factorial is equal to 1. And here is k factorial, so this will be 0 factorial, and k we have taken in fact 0, so 0 minus 0 will be again 0, so this is 0 factorial, and again we will take k equal to 0 here, so this is 2x raised to the power 0. And so you can see minus 1 raised to the power 0 is 1, 0 factorial is also 1, and 2x raised to the power 0 is also 1. So finally we find that the Hermite polynomial of 0 order, that is h0 of x, is equal to 1. So you can see by using this definition we can easily find the Hermite polynomial of different orders. Till now we have obtained only the Hermite polynomial of 0 order. Now let us take n equal to 1. And you know n equal to 1 is an odd number. And so if n is odd, then you can see the definition. In this condition, the upper limit of summation, that is capital N, will be what? So you can see the capital N will be equal to n minus 1 over 2, and this will be 1 minus 1 over 2, that is 0. So again, when we will find h1 of x, that is n equal to 1, then the lower and upper both limits of the summation will be in fact 0. So this is k 0 to 0 again. And from formula you can see here is minus 1 raised to the power k times n factorial. Here n is 1. So this will be 1 factorial and over k factorial and times n minus 2k factorial. N is 1, so this is 1 minus 2k factorial, and 2x raised to the power n minus 2k. N is 1 and this is 2k. Now since again you can see the lower and upper limit both are 0 for the summation, so there will be only one term, and that term will be obtained simply by putting k equal to 0. So you can easily see what will be our result. So we can see that h1 of x, this will be equal to minus 1 raised to the power 0 times 1 factorial means 1 and over k factorial. Now k is 0, so this is 0 factorial, and 1 minus 2k, but k is 0, so that will be 1 minus 0, that is 1. So this is 1 factorial, and 2x raised to the power 1 minus 2k, but k is 0, so this will be simply 1. Now you can see this is simply 1 times 2x, and that will be equal to 2x. So h1 of x, that is Hermite polynomial of first order, is equal to 2x. You can see here. Now let us take n equal to 2, and you know 2 is an even number, and therefore if n is even, then you can see the definition that this capital N, which is the upper limit of our summation, is equal to in fact n over 2. N over 2. So this capital N in this case will be n over 2 and n is 2. So this is 2 over 2, that is 1. So in this case the upper limit of summation will be 1, and therefore we can now find the value of h2 of x easily. You can see here this will be summation k 0 to 0 to 1, because here is in fact capital N, and capital N in this case is equal to 1. And according to the formula, here will be minus 1 raised to the power k times n factorial, but n is what? N is 2. So this will be 2 factorial over k factorial times n minus 2k factorial, but n is here 2. So this will be 2 minus 2k factorial, and 2x raised to the power n minus 2k, n is 2, so this is 2 minus 2k. Now simplify it. Here k will be 0 and after that k will be 1, so there will be in fact 2 terms in this series. For first term we will take k equal to 0, and in second term we will take k equal to 1. So let us see. This will be minus 1 raised to the power 0 times 2 factorial over k factorial, but k is here 0, so this is 0 factorial, and 2 minus 2k, but we have taken k equal to 0, so this is simply 2 factorial, and 2x raised to the power 2 minus 2k, but k is here 0, so this will be simply 2x square and plus. Now we will take k equal to 1. So what will be the term? This will be minus 1 raised to the power 1 times 2 factorial over, you know, here is k factorial and here k is equal to 1. So this is 1 factorial and n minus 2k. N is 2 and k is 1. So 2 minus 2, that will be 0, and so it is 0 factorial. And 2x raised to the power 2 minus 2k, but here k is 1, so 2 minus 2, that will be 0. Now simplify it. You know, minus 1 raised to the power 0 is 1, and this factorial 2 and this factorial 2 will cancel out. Again 0 factorial is 1, and so this is simply 4x square. 4x square, only this term. And here you can see minus 1 raised to the power 1, that is minus 1. So we take it here minus. And 1 factorial, 0 factorial, both are 1. And 2x raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. So this will be simply 2. Simply 2. So you can see h2 of x, that is Hermite polynomial of order 2, is equal to 4x square minus 2. In fact, in a similar manner, we can obtain the higher order Hermite polynomials. Actually, you can see I am just going to write some of the value and you will try yourself on this basis. So similarly, you will get if you will obtain the value of h3 of x following the same process, you will get that h3 of x is equal to 8x cube minus 12x, and h4 of x, this is equal to 16x4 minus 48x square plus 12, and so on. You can obtain the higher order Hermite polynomial in this way. So in fact, in this short video, I have just defined the Hermite polynomial, and we have obtained the value of some of the Hermite polynomials. But if you remember this important formula, you can find the Hermite polynomial of any order. So this is all about the Hermite polynomial in this short video. But we will see some alternative definition of Hermite polynomial 2 in the forthcoming videos.